Be me, 23 years old female, software engineer at startup. Never really thought about how guys act around women. Just assumed everyone was themselves all the time. Start noticing weird pattern at work. Guys in engineering are super chill with each other. Joking around, roasting each other, talking freely. Second a woman walks in, whole vibe changes. Not in a creepy way. Just like someone turned down the volume on their personalities. At first think maybe they are just being professional. But notice it happens everywhere. Coffee breaks, lunch, even casual Friday hangouts. Dudes laughing and talking loud in break room. I walk in to grab coffee. Conversation instantly becomes about the weather. Start paying more attention during meetings. Male coworkers make technical arguments back and forth. Challenging each other's ideas directly. Sometimes gets heated but in a productive way. When female product manager joins, suddenly everyone agrees with everything. Yeah, that could work. Interesting perspective. Let me think about that. Like watching someone switch languages mid-sentence. Mentioned this to my boyfriend one night. He just laughs. Yeah, we do that. Did not even realize you noticed. Explains that guys just learn to be more careful. Not because women are fragile or anything. Just easier than dealing with potential awkwardness. Ask him what he means by awkward. Tells me about his friend in college. Made some joke about relationships during group project. One girl in the group reported him to the professor. Nothing happened but whole semester was weird after that. Now his friend just does not joke around women at work. Better safe than sorry. Start noticing this at the gym too. Guys training together are constantly talking trash. You call that a deadlift, bro? My grandmother lifts more than that. Laughing and pushing each other. Woman starts using nearby equipment. Immediate switch to polite gym talk. Good set. Nice form. You got this. Like watching multiple personalities activate in real time. Go to my cousin's bachelor party. Well, the family-friendly dinner version, his groomsmen are telling stories. Heavily censored versions clearly. And then we went camping. You know how camping goes. Lots of outdoor activities. Cousin pulls me aside later. The real stories would make grandma faint. But the wedding is tomorrow, so visit my brother at his new apartment. His roommates are there. Talking about their dating lives very openly. Sharing embarrassing stories, giving each other advice. Their female friend shows up. Conversation shifts to Netflix shows immediately. No transition, just instant topic change. Like someone changed the channel. Ask my brother about it while helping him with dishes. He shrugs. We just do not want to make anyone uncomfortable. Different things are funny to different people. Explains how his roommate once talked about a bad date. Female friend said it was kind of misogynistic. Roommate was just venting, but whatever. Now they save that stuff for guys only time. Not angry or resentful about it. Just matter of fact. This is how it works. Start asking other male friends directly. Most had similar stories. Something they said was taken wrong one time. Now they just edit in real time around women. My friend David from college. Super funny guy, always cracking jokes. Completely different around his female coworkers. I asked him why once. Humor does not always translate, and HR does not care about context. Realize my dad does this too. Around his buddies he is loud, opinionated, swears. Around my mom and us he is careful, diplomatic. Not fake, just different modes. Like code switching but for gender. Mom mentioned once that dad used to be more outgoing. Now he mostly just agrees with whatever she suggests. Restaurants, movies, vacation plans. Happy wife, happy life, he always says. But I realize now he actually has opinions. He just does not voice them anymore. Attend work conference with mixed teams. Notice male presenters are super formal. Stick to data, graphs, professional language. Female presenters share personal stories. Talk about struggles and emotions freely. Both approaches work but completely different energy. Guys in the hallway after are way more relaxed. Joking about the presentations, sharing real opinions. Women join the group. Back to nodding and smiling. Great points in there. Very informative. Like watching a switch flip every single time. Start experimenting. Hang back when guys are talking. Let them think I am not listening. They are analyzing sports, debating politics, making fun of each other, getting into it. Moment they notice me standing there. Conversation dies or shifts to something neutral. Hey Sarah, what did you think of that presentation? Not mean or excluding me. Just protective of the vibe. Talk to my therapist about this observation. She says men do emotional labor too. Just different kind than women. Filtering their speech to avoid conflict. Managing group dynamics through self-editing usually goes completely unnoticed and unappreciated. Start seeing it everywhere now. Male cousin at family dinner. Has strong political opinions, I know. Keeps them to himself when aunts start talking. Just nods along to keep peace. Later in the garage with uncles. Completely different conversation happening. Uncle tells me guys just learn to read the room. No point starting arguments at family events. Want everyone to have good time. So we save the real talk for later. Realize women in my family never do this. Aunt Lisa will debate anything with anyone. Voices her opinions freely regardless of who is there. Never seems to self-censor based on audience. Men are constantly adjusting. Women just being themselves. Creates weird dynamic I never noticed before. Join a co-ed volleyball league. Guys on the team joke around during warm-ups, teasing each other about mistakes. You run like you are stuck in quicksand. My dead cat has better reflexes. Women show up for game, switch to encouragement mode, nice try. You will get it next time. We are here to have fun. Same people, completely different communication style. Attend friend's birthday party at bar. Guys in one corner telling wild stories, laughing so hard they are crying. Girls come over to join. Stories get toned down immediately. And then some stuff happened. He had to be there, I guess. Anyway, who wants another drink? Friend Jake explains it to me later. We just do not want to risk it. One person gets offended and whole night is ruined. Easier to keep things light around mixed company. Can be ourselves when it is just the guys. Not complaining, just explaining. Notice this at my company all-hands meeting. Male executives presenting very carefully. Scripted, formal, safe language. Female executives more personal and emotional, sharing feelings, talking about challenges. Men stick to quarterly numbers and growth targets. Different comfort levels with vulnerability in mixed settings. Start noticing I contribute to this dynamic. Catch myself analyzing things guys say, was that appropriate? Did he mean something else? Overanalyzing casual comments for hidden meaning. Guys probably sense this evaluation happening. Adjust accordingly without even realizing it. My overthinking creates the filtering. Decide to try something different. Actively signal that editing is not necessary. Tell me more about that. What do you really think? Use encouraging body language. Immediate difference in how guys communicate. More relaxed, more honest, more themselves. 3 months of this experiment. Realize men self-edit constantly around women. Not from fear exactly. More like learned behavior for group harmony. Want everyone to feel comfortable. Their comfort often comes last. Emotional labor no one acknowledges. Talk to gender studies professor for perspective. She explains traditional masculine roles. Men as protectors and peacekeepers. Modern version is emotional protection. Avoiding conflict through careful word choices. Become so automatic they do not even notice doing it. Research actually shows men interrupt less in mixed groups. Opposite of the common assumption. They are actively managing group dynamics, making space for others to speak. Self-editing to avoid dominating conversation. Women often interpret this quietness as disengagement. Actually sophisticated social awareness. Start observing my workplace with new lens. Male coworkers actually speak less in mixed meetings. Not because they lack confidence, because they are ensuring everyone gets heard. Facilitating rather than dominating. Goes completely unrecognized as leadership skill. Begin actively appreciating this instead of questioning it. Realize guys are working hard to make spaces comfortable. Their filtering creates room for different styles. Not weakness but social intelligence. Try creating explicit permission for authenticity. What were you guys actually talking about? Signal that they do not need to edit for me. Male friends gradually relax over time. But it takes consistent proof that it is safe. Cannot just assume, have to demonstrate. Visit different friend groups to test theory. Same pattern everywhere. Guys animated and engaged with each other. Women join. Guys shift to inclusive topics, not excluding women. Just adjusting content for broader appeal, like translating in real time. Join hiking group that is mixed gender. Guys on trail talking technical gear stuff. Debating equipment choices, sharing knowledge. Women catch up to group. Conversation shifts to scenery and nature. Still hiking related but less specialized. More teaching oriented than peer discussion. 6 months of observation later, pattern is undeniable. Men navigate mixed gender spaces through constant calibration. Not conscious suppression. Learn social intelligence. Automatic adjustment that becomes second nature. Emotional labor performed invisibly. Women mostly unaware this is happening. Interpret male caution as lack of authenticity. Missing the sophisticated social skill at play creates impossible situation for men. Be authentic and risk being misunderstood. Filter yourself and seem emotionally unavailable. No clear winning move. Realize I have been part of the problem. Expect male emotional availability, but unconsciously punish authentic male expression. Be yourself but not like that. Contradictory and unfair. Start explicitly creating space for male authenticity. I want to hear what you actually think. Mean it and follow through. Demonstrate interest in unfiltered perspective. Notice massive difference in comfort level. When guys know it is genuinely safe, they open up completely. Men do not relax around women because they do not trust us. They care about maintaining positive relationships. Social calibration is emotional intelligence, not fear or weakness. Thoughtful communication for group benefit just gets misunderstood as emotional unavailability. Learn that male social skills are invisible. Sophisticated emotional labor for collective good. Different approach than female methods. Both valuable, but only one gets recognized. Understand now that male relaxation requires proof. Not assumed safety, but demonstrated acceptance. Consistent behavior over time. Creating space takes intention and follow through. Different social needs are not deficiency. Just different paths to the same goal. Community and connection. Both deserve recognition. Realize feminism means seeing all of this clearly. Not assuming male experience matches female experience. Acknowledging emotional labor men perform. Creating actual space for authentic expression. Not just demanding vulnerability while punishing it. Maybe equality means understanding these differences, instead of pretending they do not exist. Maybe it means appreciating invisible work that keeps social harmony intact. Maybe it means letting people be themselves without constant evaluation and judgment. Be me, 27 years old now, still learning, still observing, starting to understand. Gender dynamics are more complex than I thought. Everyone doing invisible work. Everyone self-editing somehow. Everyone trying to make it work. Maybe seeing clearly is the first step to actual understanding, to real equality, to genuine connection. Still got a long way to go, but at least now I see what I could not see before. Men carry weight too, just different kind, equally real, equally valid, equally deserving of recognition. Feminism should see that. Or it is missing half the picture.